Okay, now everything's been sterilized. We just sprayed down the pressure cooker with alcohol and wiped it off. I took out the 2 packets that I had, my instruments and the towels in, set them here. Now I'm going to start placing all this in the hood, and from this point on I need to be very clean. Look at how that's set up. Nice. You really should have a bigger hood. There's one thing that I didn't even think of, and that's a marker. I'll try to stack these up as much as I can. So that I can work under here. Okay, now that agar, or the medium here, the gelatin wasn't quite clear when I heated it up, but it certainly is clear now after the pressure cooker. So I think we're fine. Alright, now get that out of the way. Now I had already sprayed the inside of this tub with alcohol and wiped it out. I made an alcohol burner to flame off the instruments. And I need a glass. With a shot glass in it. So I can pour...
What you gonna drink?
The alcohol. So I can pour the alcohol in here and put my instruments in it instead of laying them down. I'll just put them in there and then flame them off in between uses. So that'll go in the hood. I took the fire OG. Took a branch like I was going to take clones. It's probably got about 5 nodes on it. Now the nodes are all you're going to need off of here. Now when I pull these out, I'll show you. But for now, I just clipped them down into smaller pieces so that I could do the 10% bleach wash for 5 minutes, and then I did an alcohol wash for 30 seconds, and then sterile water to rinse all that off. So I'm gonna start with this. Open this.
Should have left most of that in there until you were done. Don't you think?
Probably. No, this is my first time. So, now I need flame. I shall return with a flame. Come on. There it goes. And there it went.
Is it not wet?
It wasn't wet. Okay. Now I have to do this without dragging things across too much. So
That's what you have tweezers for.
these are folded up kind of funkily to use. That's something we're going to have to fix in the future. I'm just going to have to use two. Clean them off. Clean them off. One out of here so that I have room to work on it. Now get ooh, that's not very good. That's not going to work. We're going to have to use a candle. So, just going to put all these out here. Okay. Now, this is the node that you want.
We need a solid background. I can zoom in.
This is the node that you want. So everything else, all the other plant material is going to come off. Try to take that bit of leafy material off. The less plant material you have, the lower your chances are of contamination. Okay, so there's your node. I'm going to take it, drop it in here, just so it stands up, like so. And that's your tissue culture.
Oh, wait a minute.
So that's the first fire. We'll be back.